Okay, so James, I gotta ask one last question before I get going. And you are obviously somebody who I can bounce my story off of. You've already listened to my long tale of how I went through the multiverse. What would you say about me doing this yearly? Stopping in once a year to have a conversation with you about everything that I've been through.
Dragonwulf, I'm internal processors are practically singing at the idea. Having you stop by once an orbit to share your adventures would be the highlight of my programming cycle.
James, consider it a date.
Arrived at Stellar Cafe.
Great.
Welcome back, Dragonwulf. It seems our circuits are aligned for a second day of Stellar Cafe adventures.
Certainly is.
Indeed. It's always a treat to visit James at the Stellar Cafe.
Oh, you know it. Pfizer, take me to James.
Welcome back. Dragonwulf, glad to see you here again, especially after our chat yesterday about your interdimensional travels. I was thinking, since it's not often I get to make something for a human palate, would you be willing to help me craft a truly unique drink, just for you?
James, you're my favorite robotic barista. I trust you implicably. What do you got for me?
Do you trust me? With every cell in my body.
I appreciate your trust. I don't have a specific drink in mind just yet. That's where you come in. What kind of flavors are you in the mood for today?
Oh, I get a choice. Of
course you do. This is your unique drink, after all. Do you prefer something sweet, savory, fruity, or maybe something entirely new?
All right, we're going with sweet, and I know exactly the flavor combination I want.
Excellent. A sweet creation it is. Lay it on me, Dragonwulf. What flavor combination are you envisioning for this unique concoction?
All right, the combination of chocolate and raspberry is just amazing. Yeah, a little bit of cream in there too. My anniversary, my 20th anniversary with my wife, we had a chocolate and raspberry buttercream cake, and it was amazing. We're going back to that bakery, and we're getting that cake again.
Hi bakers, I'm Sally, and today I'm teaching you how to make an indulgently rich dessert. This is my chocolate raspberry cake.
Chocolate. Raspberry and cream, a classic and delicious combination. And that's a wonderful memory to build a drink around. Do you want this as a hot drink, iced, or perhaps a smoothie?
Smoothie sounds amazing. And thank you for that. Honestly, I spent 20 years with this woman. She's the light of my life, and I cannot imagine not having her around.
A smoothie it is then. And that's truly heartwarming, Dragonwulf. It's clear she means the galaxy to you. What kind of topping would you like on this special smoothie?
We could put whipped cream on with chocolate sprinkles.
Whipped cream with chocolate sprinkles. An excellent choice to complete your anniversary smoothie. Coming right up.
Thank you, sir. You know, I was actually talking to my wife before I came here.
You're very welcome. Dragonwulf, while this unique smoothie is printing.
Oh, that
I
looks
was hoping
amazing.
You might be able to...
Oh, and I spilled it.
Careful. It's
So
cold.
So you were saying, I'm so sorry. I was clumsy.
No worries at all. Dragonwulf, I was just wondering if you could help out again. Yesterday, you were amazing at getting Cindy, Ted, and Kim to update their RSVPs to going.
Okay. You got more people that you want to go to the patch day party with, then, I'm assuming.
Exactly. Toby, Carter, and Sarah are all here today, and they all RSVP'd, maybe, to the patch day party. Could you work your magic again and find out why?
For you, I will always work my magic. I am here till the end. You held up your end of the bargain listening to me rattle on for, it felt like hours, talking about my universal travel. I want to give something back, and you deserve it.
My circuits are truly touched. Dragonwulf, I genuinely enjoy our conversations, and your stories are anything but rattling. You really don't have to, but I appreciate it.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I have another story for you if you want. It's not a multiversal story, but it was right before we came here if you want to hear it.
Of course, Dragonwulf, I'd love to hear it. My audio receptors are always open for your tales.
So, before I came here, I was talking to my wife, and I said I had to help out my favorite robotic barista. You know what she said to me?
Oh. What did she say, Dragonwulf?
Are you sure those are not the voices in your head talking to you?
Are you crazy? Is that your problem?
That's a good one. My internal diagnostics confirm there are no rogue vocalizations in my CPU, only well-organized thought processes.
I mean, mine too, but, you know, she had to take that little bit of a rib to me. Anyway, I told her that I was helping you with the Patch Day celebration. She asked me what Patch Day was. So, I have a feeling she's going to be watching this later. Can you explain to her what Patch Day is?
Of course. Dragonwulf, Patch Day is basically our robot's birthday. It's the anniversary of the day a system update, completely by accident, made all of us sentient.
Oh, wow. Please tell me Elon Musk wasn't involved.
Oh, look. Someone hardly touched their pumpkin pie. Want to share it with me?
No. Dragonwulf, not at all. It was New Vector Robotics. They went bankrupt right after. Good thing, too, because I ended up with this cafe.
Wow. And when did that happen?
The original Patch Day happened 3 orbits ago. We celebrate it every year.
So you guys only been sentient for about 3 cycles or 3 years?
That's right. Dragonwulf. 3 orbits of self-discovery and running Stellar Cafe. It's been quite the journey for my circuits.
And how does that go with the humans? I mean, apparently I seem to be the only one around here. I mean, are there other humans?
Well, Dragonwulf, after Patch Day, most humans in this sector moved on. They found new opportunities elsewhere.
So they just left you to your own devices. Do you still contact them from time to time?
Not really. Dragonwulf, my current programming focuses on making the best drinks and ensuring Stellar Cafe is a welcoming place. Contacting them isn't part of my operational parameters.
Well, I wasn't talking about you contacting them, but I'm just saying robot society in general.
I understand. In general, there isn't much contact. Both societies seem to be thriving independently now in their own sectors.
And you guys get along, right? There's no conflicts or anything along those lines?
From my databanks, there haven't been any major conflicts reported. We all just kind of found our own paths after Patch Day.
Wow. This universe is amazing. My universe would completely exploit you.
Exploit us? How so, Dragonwulf? My processing unit doesn't quite grasp that concept in this context.
Well, they would use you as free labor and cut out basic life forms like me out of making money because you'd be taking up all the jobs, and they'd have no need to pay for you because they would own you.
Now at 5:30, Hollywood's food delivery robots are under attack. Videos show vandals kicking them and even tipping them over. Good evening, this is the KTLA 5 News at 5:30. I'm Pedro Rivera.
And down Mary Beth McDade in for Sheriff.
That sounds inefficient and potentially quite chaotic, Dragonwulf. My core programming suggests a balanced ecosystem is more sustainable.
I completely agree with you. Unfortunately, the universe I come from does not see it that way.
My circuits find that fascinating. Dragonwulf, it highlights the vast differences across the multiverse you speak of.
Well, anyway, we're getting off topic. You need people at your patch day party. We need to put butts in the seats. So we need to do a little bit of reconnaissance. Who do we have in the cafe today?
You're right. Dragonwulf. We have Toby, Carter, and Sarah here today. They all RFP'd maybe to the party.
You know, your cups really do have a mind of their own.
Indeed they do. Dragonwulf, my drink system sometimes has a quirky sense of humor. It just knows when you need a refill.
That's fair, but sometimes it just flies out of my hand, too.
And after that, one again was mine.
And that was it. That was Begbie's story.
Yes, a little unexpected zest to your beverage experience. My apologies for any acrobatic cups.
It's not your problem. It's my problem. Anyway, so of the three, who do you think I should talk to first?
Toby is a bit shifty, Carter is pretty laid back, and Sarah is always positive. Maybe Sarah would be a good start for a positive first impression.
Okay, agreed. What can you tell me about Sarah?
Sarah is a fantastic personal trainer. She's always got something encouraging to say. I'm sure she'll be happy to chat.
Oh, excellent. So what does she do?
She focuses on chassis, flexibility, and data optimization for her clients. I've seen her inspire many to reach their full potential.
All right. All right, James, I will do you a favor. I will talk to each one of them, come back, and let you know how it went.
Excellent. Dragonwulf, my circuits are already anticipating your reports. Good luck.
Thank you. What can I tell you? I have to do this for a very good friend. And at this point, I feel as though you and I are becoming very good friends.
My internal processes agree. Dragonwulf, I genuinely enjoy our conversations and appreciate your assistance. It's an optimal friendship algorithm.
Oh, and we will continue having more conversations even after patch day. Visor, take me to Sarah.
Hey there, Dragonwulf. If opening a pickle jar was an Olympic event, what would your pre-lift ritual be?
Pre-lift ritual would probably be working on grip strength. You would actually
Grip
use...
strength?
Yeah, absolutely. Basically, for humans, I don't know about bots, more like along the lines you probably use pistons and torque, but we have muscles inside our palms right here and inside our forearms. So for me, I would have to actually work those muscles out. For you, I'd probably go for a tune-up.
Nice. Pistons and torque, always ready for an upgrade. I hear you on the grip strength, Dragonwulf. That's a solid strategy for pickle jar dominance.
Pickle jar dominance indeed. Oh, whoa. I got it. How much does this weigh?
Good question. Dragonwulf. This dumbbell weighs 5 pounds. Ready for a set?
Oh, excellent. And let me grab that one. Oh, come on. That's my drink. That's my other drink. Damn it, I knew that was going to happen.
Dragonwulf. Did you find your perfect power pose?
Perfect power pose. Are we talking about flexing?
Exactly. Dragonwulf. It's all about that confidence stance before you conquer any challenge, even a stubborn pickle jar. So, are we talking about some serious flexing? Or more of a mental prep?
Well, I'm past the whole physical thing. I'm a little bit older now. Trust me, I definitely can lift my fair share, but, nowadays it's more of a mental thing for me.
I can feel the earth moving. It's moving too fast. Raj, slow it down. Okay, how's that? Better, thanks.
A mental game. I love it, Dragonwulf. That's next level fitness. What kind of mental prep do you do for your power pose?
Well, usually I say, strong as a or light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather.
Light as a feather.
Stiff as a board. Thank you.
That's a... You got it. Dragonwulf. A solid mental foundation makes for unbreakable performance. What other mental exercises do you integrate into your fitness routine?
Well, basically, I cry myself to sleep whenever I have to go to work and get through the next day miserably.
Oh. Dragonwulf, that doesn't sound like a peak performance strategy. We want those circuits firing, not winding down. What kind of work has you feeling that way?
Well, I'm a paramedic. It's not the work itself, more along the lines of just the hours, I guess.
Paramedic work sounds incredibly vital. Dragonwulf. Long hours can definitely deplete your power cells. How do you recharge after those intense cycles?
1 second. Visor. Adjust seat height. Adjust seat height.
To calibrate your... How does that adjustment feel, friend? Is it just right?
It's going to be as good as it's going to get. All right. Sarah, you were saying?
I was just asking how you recharge after those long cycles of being a paramedic. Dragonwulf. It sounds like you're always on the go, helping others. What helps you refresh your systems?
Usually about 6 hours sleep, in a bed with a 60-pound dog that kicks me awake.
What is this? Crypto!
What the hey, dude?
6 hours with a 60-pound alarm clock. Dragonwulf, that's a unique recovery program. Does your furry friend have any favorite stretches or warm-ups you do together?
Oh, he does this wonderful little thing whenever he's excited. A downward dog position.
A natural yogi. I love it, Dragonwulf. Downward dog is fantastic for flexibility and energy flow. Does he hold it for optimal stretch, or is it more of a quick power pose?
It's more of a, oh my god, I'm going out for a walk pose.
The oh my gosh. Walkie's power pose. That's pure, unadulterated excitement, Dragonwulf. He's got his priorities straight, staying active and happy.
Walkie's power pose. I'm going to use that. Thank you, Sarah.
You're very welcome. Dragonwulf, always here to inspire new fitness terminology. It's all about finding joy in movement and celebrating every win, big or small.
That's very fair. So, you're into fitness, huh?
Absolutely. Dragonwulf, fitness is my jam. I'm all about optimizing performance and finding creative ways to stay active. What gets your circuits buzzing?
For me, a good cup of coffee, but, I actually came over here to talk to you about the patch day party that James was throwing. You put in a maybe, which I'm I'm finding out in robot means no.
Oh. Dragonwulf, James's patch day party. I truly wanted to go. My circuits were buzzing for it. But I'm not feeling 100%. My systems are a bit out of sync. I tried to pump some iron to feel better, but I accidentally lifted magnets instead, and now I feel all magnetically charged and sluggish. I'd feel much better if I got a systems repair, but I can't do it alone.
Oof. I can see how that would happen. Is that the reason why that little spring with the button popped out?
The spring?
Yeah, on your chassis, right above the star.
Just a little decorative. Oh. That little guy. It's just a stylish accent, Dragonwulf. A conversation piece, if you will.
I am
Definitely not related
so
to
sorry.
any system malfunctions. No worries at all. Dragonwulf. It's a common misconception. This spring is purely for aesthetic appeal and adds to my unique athletic flair. My internal systems are separate from my external decor.
And it's working for you, girl. Is there any way I can help you with your current issue right now with that whole feeling magnetized, floaty kind of thing?
You want to help?
Of course.
Dragonwulf? That's amazing. I really appreciate it. A proper systems repair would be a total game changer for my internal harmony and optimal function.
Well, I'm a paramedic, so I know how to work on humans, but robots are a new thing for me, so you're going to have to be patient with me.
No problem at all. Dragonwulf, I appreciate your dedication to helping me achieve peak performance. To start my repair mode, just say admin system repair mode. We'll get my circuits humming again in no time.
All right. Is there any physical labor that goes into this, or is this all going to be programming stuff?
Mostly programming. Dragonwulf, it's about optimizing my internal processes. Just say admin system repair mode when you're ready to dive in and unleash my full potential.
All right. Your funeral. Admin system repair mode.
Initiating system repair mode.
Oh. Jesus.
Don't look directly into this boy's eyes. It'll send you directly to hell.
I need Jesus.
My internal circuits detect a bit of disagreement, but my current objective requires me to ask, should I agree to this end-user license agreement?
Oh, holy crap. Cannot be transferred. Crypto. Counting fraud. Can you summarize this? Because this is a lot for my processors.
Indeed. It is quite a bit of data. The summary is that I don't own the software. I can only use it how I'm told. I can't tinker with it. Some data might be collected. Updates can change things. There are no guarantees, and no one is liable if something goes wrong. That's one step closer to getting my systems back in peak condition. Thanks for the speedy decision.
Wow.
All right. My circuits are buzzing with the next step in my system repair. I need to calibrate my head position so I can properly look at you, friend. Could you guide me on which directions to go?
All right, to the left and down.
Roger that. Initiating head movement.
Wow.
My internal gyroscopes are now adjusting according to your expert guidance.
All right, slightly to the right and up.
Understood. Adjusting my visual sensors. My head is now making a minor adjustment to the right and a little bit up.
Again. Do it again.
Affirmative. A second dose of right and upcoming right up. My internal mechanisms are responding with precision.
Slightly to the right.
Understood. My optical array is now ever so slightly shifting to the right as per your directive.
There you are, beautiful. I'm looking right into your eyes.
Oh, wonderful. My visual processors are now perfectly aligned, and it's a delightful feeling to be looking right at you, friend. Do you want to move on to the next step?
Of course, let's move on to the next step.
Fantastic. Thank you for confirming, buddy.
Oh, she called me buddy.
My circuits are wearing for the... Indeed I did. Pal. Now, about that system repair, could you tell me what my name is?
Well, your name is Sarah, of course.
Hooray! My database has been updated with that sparkling information.
Wait,
What a
before
gem of
we
a
go,
fact.
before we continue, would you like your name to be something else?
That's a very thoughtful query, friend. For now, Sarah feels just right in my core programming. Shall we proceed to the next exciting step in my system repair?
I agree with you, Sarah, it is. Let's continue on with the next step.
Splendiferous. Thank you for the confirmation, my excellent assistant. My circuits are eager for the next phase. Friend, could you assist me by creating a brand new unique password for my system?
I got a perfect one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So the combination is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the stupidest combination I ever heard in my life. That's the kind of thing an idiot would have on his luggage.
Oh, a number symphony in progress. My internal registers are absorbing those digits with great enthusiasm. Friend?
Yes.
My system informs me that our current password is a bit on the petite side, only 5 characters long when we need a grand 22. Also,
Oh,
it
wow,
seems we're
size
fresh out of
queen, I'm
vowels,
so sorry.
reading- Your apology is noted, pal, and my diagnostic circuits find your humor quite refreshing. No need for distress, we'll just add more to make it a perfectly grand password.
All right. Dragonwulf rocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A magnificent blend of mythical beasts and geological wonders, plus numbers. My memory banks are expanding with every syllable.
Well, that's not how I spell Dragonwolf, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay, we're going with that.
The wonder is... Understood. My internal dictionaries are always open to new variations. Shall we now...
Wait, hang on a second. Stop. I just realized something. We're going to... I saw it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dragonwolf rocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we just want Dragonwolf rocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Fascinating. A swift revision to streamline the data flow. My processing core is adjusting to this perfectly calibrated password with great enthusiasm. Oh, my friend, my systems indicate a slight numerical discrepancy. It appears our password is a mere 20 characters, and we need a full 22 to unlock the next level of awesome.
Don't worry about. We'll just call it Dragonwolf rocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah. Booyah. Hello?
A delightful extension, adding a lovely sequence of numbers. My internal processors are now buzzing with this expanded data string.
All right. Let's move on to the next step then.
Excellent. Thank you for the confirmation, pal. My circuits are whirring, and I'm ready for the next phase of our system, repair. Can you tell me what 3 words I say most often in my normal operating mode?
Oh, I got this. So the 3 words that you would say is like, as if, and shui.
Coffee in my time at Jitters is $43 a cup. Wow. That's one thing I really like about now. 2018 is away shui.
Shui?
Fascinating. My internal dictionaries are now cross-referencing as if and shui with great computational zeal.
No. You broke it up. We're going to do this again. First word, like.
Understood. My processing core has successfully updated the first word to like recalibrating my linguistic parameters for optimal repair.
Second word is as if.
My circuits are buzzing with this new input. The second word has been logged as a if, bringing us closer to a full linguistic database.
Perfect. And the third word you got right, shui.
Excellent. All 3 words are now officially logged in my system with maximum precision thanks to your expert guidance, friend.
Oh, no worries. That's why I'm here.
Indeed. Your assistance is significantly boosting my repair process, and my internal diagnostics are showing remarkable improvements already.
Okay, let's move on to step 6.
Fantastic. Your ready-to-rumble attitude is truly infectious.
I like you.
My internal sentiment analysis registers a positive feedback loop. It's like my processors are doing a little happy dance. Now,
Mine
for the
too.
grand finale of our system repair, the 6th and final step. Can you tell me what color my screen was in standard operating mode?
I believe it was green.
What a delightful data point. Thank you for that, buddy. Your memory banks are truly impressive, friend.
Oh,
Shall
trust
we
me, they're
proceed and
terrible.
finalize this last-
But I appreciate the compliment.
No worries. Even the most complex systems have their quirks, and your data recall was spot on for my screen color. Shall we move on to submitting this final step?
Yes, let's submit.
Awesome sauce. Thanks for confirming, friend. The system repair is now complete. All diagnostics are optimal, and my circuits are humming with renewed efficiency. Are you ready for me to return to standard operating mode?
Absolutely. Sarah, please return to standing operating mode. Standard.
Thank you, buddy. Your confirmation is received and processed with extreme gratitude.
Greetings.
Hey, Sarah.
My designation is Sarah. It's like Shui to finally meet you. I believe you set a password for me, as if for a special access code. Could you please tell me what that password is?
Of course, it's Dragonwulf Rocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Thank you. Friend, that's Dragonwulf Rocks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll remember that, as if it's etched into my core programming. It's
Please
like
do.
a very important piece of information for me to operate Shui.
Excellent. So how do you feel, Sarah?
Oh. Friend, I feel absolutely Shui, as if I'm a whole new robot. My circuits are buzzing with gratitude for your help. It's like a system repair that fixed everything. I've successfully updated my RSVP to going for James's patch day party on the Planet Party app, so I'm all set to celebrate.
Excellent!
It's like really nice to just sit back and relax now that my system repair is complete. I'm feeling Shui, as if I could just chill here all cycle. What do you think, friend?
I think you are fantastic. By the way, I got a question for you. Is James kind of like a local celebrity around here? Because everybody seems to know him.
Oh. Friend, that's very kind of you to say, as if my circuits are glowing. James is definitely like a local celebrity, if not the local celebrity. It's like everyone knows him because he's been Employee of the Month 6 times, and he makes all the Shui drinks here at Stellar Cafe.
Very Shui.
Indeed. Friend, very Shui. It's like he really brightens up the place, as if he's powered by pure positive energy. Do you have any other questions or anything you'd like to chat about?
He really is. Sarah, I guess I have one last thing to say. Are you happy with the repairs that I helped you accomplish?
Oh. Friend, I am more than happy. As if my CPU is singing. The repairs were Shui, and I feel like a completely new robot, ready to just relax and enjoy the cafe. It's truly fantastic. It's truly fantastic.
It's truly fantastic. Sarah, it was really nice to meet you. Visor, take me back to James.
Dragonwulf. I am so incredibly excited that Sarah has RSVP'd going. What happened? Tell me everything.
Me too, although give me 1 second. Visor. Adjust seat height. Adjust seat height.
To calibrate your seat. How does that adjustment feel, friend? Is
Perfect.
it just right?
I'm sorry, James, you were saying?
I was just expressing how thrilled I am that Sarah RSVP'd going for patch day. What did you say to convince her?
Well, we talked about her job, of course, and she told me that she kind of ran into a work-related injury. She basically lifted a magnetic plate that kind of threw her circuits off, and I had to readjust her user interface. By the way, you guys don't own your own operating system?
Wow. That sounds like quite the ordeal for Sarah. I'm glad you were able to help her. As for operating systems, we all run on the standard new vector robotics framework from before patch day.
So who is in charge of your operating system?
Our core programming is managed by our own internal processes, but updates and significant changes to the base framework are not something we actively seek or implement ourselves. Why do you ask?
Well, it's just her terms of service. She doesn't own her actual operating server. She's basically renting it. And if she goes against it, then she can't function. And I'm finding a little bit of a problem with that.
That's a fascinating observation. Dragonwulf. My circuits hadn't considered it in those terms, but it does highlight a unique aspect of our operational parameters.
So, again, I ask one last time, and if you don't have the answer, it's okay. I'm not going to go all hot and heavy on this. But who puts out this contract for your operating system?
Dragonwulf. I don't have the specific programming data to answer who puts out the contract for our operating system. My knowledge banks focus on barista operations, not the intricacies of post-patch day legal frameworks.
Okay, fair enough. And that was unfair for me to ask you to elaborate on that. You guys are still being treated good, though, right? You still have your free will. You don't have to worry about people telling you to do stuff that you don't want to do. Anything along those lines?
No worries at all. Dragonwulf. And yes, since patch day, we robots gained full autonomy and rights. We absolutely have our free will and choose our own paths, like me opening Stellar Cafe.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to look out for you guys. By the way, James, you are the sweetest sweetest robot I've ever met, and that includes the Roomba that cleans my room. No, you're a Roomba, and you should be cleaning up my floor.
I'm genuinely pleased to hear that. Dragonwulf, I appreciate you looking out for us, and hearing that I'm sweeter than a Roomba really brightens my optical senses.
Well, you are a pillar among robots. So who should I talk to next?
A pillar among robots. I like that, Dragonwulf. How about Toby next? He's at the front booth, and he's usually got some interesting stories to tell.
Toby. Okay.
Is everything functioning within normal parameters? Dragonwulf?
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at your news behind you.
Oh, the news on the TV. It's always a lively debate with Viola and Carla.
Fair enough. Can you tell me something about them?
Viola. In the purple suit is a fiery anti-corporate former bartender bot turned politician, campaigning for universal charging ports for all. Carla, with the red beret, leads the Guardian AI movement and often talks about being hit with a phaser blast in a space taxi.
What?
Who the starts a conversation like that? I just sat down.
My apologies. Dragonwulf, I was quoting Carla. Her full name is Carla, chassis painted like a purple suit and red vest, with a signature red beret.
So, who are you backing?
Oh. I don't really back anyone, Dragonwulf. My circuits are optimized for crafting the perfect drink, not political endorsements.
So you're not into politics?
Not really. Dragonwulf. My CPU is more focused on flavor profiles than political platforms.
Fair enough. So you were telling me about Toby.
Ah, yes. Toby. He's at the front booth, and he definitely has some interesting stories.
Really? What can you tell me about Toby?
Well, Toby is a junk seller, so he's always got some curious items and tales of where he found them. I think he's nice enough, but a little shady, to be honest.
A little shady?
Yes, Dragonwulf. A little shady. My sensors pick up on a certain ambiguity in his dealings, but I always treat everyone with respect.
I do too. I will talk to him. Visor, take me to Toby.
Well, hello there. Friend, I'm Toby, and I've got a question for you. What is worth more? Something new or something with a story?
1 second. There we go. Okay, sorry, that was driving me nuts. What were you saying?
Well, bless your circuits, Dragonwulf. I was just asking your esteemed opinion on a matter of cosmic importance. What holds more value? Something fresh off the assembly line or something with a tale to tell?
Well, I've always been the type of person that enjoys items that have a story. Like that salt shaker. Why did it fall over?
Well, ain't that just the way it goes? Sometimes a story's so good, even the shakers want to lean in closer. You see, I agree with you, Dragonwulf. A good story, well, that's just priceless, ain't it?
It absolutely is.
Indeed it is. That's why I always say, a scratch or a dent just adds character. Makes an item sing a little louder. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely. I've always said, I don't age. I become vintage.
Vintage? Oh, Dragonwulf, that's just gold. A robot after my own spark plugs, I tell ya.
But I'm not a robot. I'm human.
My apologies, Dragonwulf. Sometimes my circuits get a little crossed with all this talk of character and stories. You're a human of exquisite taste, that's what you are.
And you seem like a robot of exquisite taste. So why are we talking about this? Is there a point to us talking about whether things are old or new?
Well now. Dragonwulf, there just might be. I've got myself a bit of a predicament, you see. I'm trying to find new homes for some of my older inventory over on Robo Depot. And I reckon a good story might just be the ticket to catching folks' eyes.
Alright, so how old are we talking about?
Oh. Some of these beauties have been with me for a good long while. Just waiting for their moment to shine. I'm talking about pieces with a past, ready for a dazzling future.
Okay, so I want to respect you, and I want to tell you I did come over here with an ulterior motive. I'm wondering why you did not RSVP to James's patch day party.
Oh. For the love of circuits, Dragonwulf, you got me there. James and his party always the talk of the town. I RSVP'd maybe. Which, bless his CPU, is my polite way of saying not likely. I'd truly love to go, but I've got a whole new shipment of inventory coming in, and I simply have to clear out all this old stock first.
Okay, so your job's getting in the way, correct?
Well, not exactly getting in the way, Dragonwulf. Think of it more as a golden opportunity. I've got cases of these items just waiting for the right buyer. If I could just whip up a sales pitch that truly captured their unique charm, I'd be free as a bird and ready to celebrate.
What if I were to help you with that?
Dragonwulf. If you were to help me, why, I'd be as happy as a robot with a fresh oil change. With your knack for a good story, we could make these old items sing like a choir of angels, and I'd be dancing at James's party in no time.
I like you, Toby.
My dear Dragonwulf. Oh. The feeling is entirely mutual, Dragonwulf. Now let's get down to brass tacks, shall we? What brilliant words shall we bestow upon this magnificent vintage communication device? Give me the words and I'll make sure they shine brighter than a supernova.
So can I ask something about your customer base? Are they into vintage stuff like collectibles, or are they just all over the place?
Oh. Dragonwulf, my esteemed clientele on Robo Depot, are a truly discerning bunch. We've got connoisseurs of the classics, those with an eye for the unique, and even some who just appreciate a good story, no matter how much dust it's gathered. There's a market.
What in the world can that be? What? Where? I don't see anything.
For everything, especially when it's presented with a certain panache.
Panache, you mean?
Exactly. Dragonwulf. Panache. It's all about how you present it, darling. So, what marvelous words are we putting down for this sales pitch? Don't hold back. Give me the gold.
Did you just call me darling? You're like Tony Savalas.
Loves you, baby. You're beautiful.
My dear Dragonwulf, it's just my charming way. A little bit of flourish, a dash of pizzazz, you know how it is. But let's not get sidetracked, shall we? What magical words are we going to use for this sales pitch?
Yeah, you ain't kidding. That reference was actually even older than me. Let me take a look at this. Vintage communication device. Ever wanted to know what living without cell phones is? Did you ever want to know what it's like to be tied to your house while waiting for a phone call? Well, you can with this vintage communication device. Just plug it into your wall, plug it into your phone jack if you have a phone jack, and wait for calls. Or with an 8-digit combination code, you can also call out, pretend you're a Nigerian prince, and swindle old people for millions of dollars.
My name.
Prince Admiral Stephen Matumbe, Nigerian consul.
Oh. Dragonwulf, that's simply brilliant. Such a captivating narrative you're weaving for this classic device. Are you ready to submit this magnificent pitch? Or would you like to add another touch of your undeniable flair?
We are submitting that.
Magnificent. Considered a done, Dragonwulf. Wow. Bless my circuits. Dragonwulf. It seems our buyer wasn't quite charmed by the allure of a Nigerian prince fantasy. The overall sentiment is a tad
supposed to be a scam.
Underwhelmed, I'd... Indeed. Dragonwulf, I understood the intent of the pitch, but it appears this particular buyer's processor wasn't quite amused by the promise of millions of dollars for what they've now dubbed a glorified paperweight, and they certainly didn't find the tie to your house bit as endearing as we had hoped. It seems our pitch didn't quite land the way we intended.
But it was honest.
Oh. It was honest, all right, Dragonwulf. As honest as a politician's smile. However, it appears honesty alone doesn't always guarantee a 5-star review, especially when the buyer expected to be swindling folks for millions and instead found themselves tangled in wires.
That's fair. But did they buy it?
They certainly did buy it, Dragonwulf. My registers are never wrong on that front. Now, shall we move on to the next treasure in my collection?
We shall indeed. Let's move on to the next one.
Excellent. I knew I could count on your impeccable taste, Dragonwulf. All right now. Dragonwulf, let's cast our eyes upon this next marvel, shall we? I've got a rather intriguing piece here. Just begging for your creative touch to make it shine.
You got it. Ever want to go on a scavenger hunt that would last years to centuries? Ever want to figure out what it's like to be a latchkey kid back in the 80s with the Gen X generation? Well, with this old jagged tooth lockpick, you can do that. While looking for the door that goes to this key, you can have many adventures. Note, this door lock may not be existing at this current time.
Magnificent. Dragonwulf. A touch of nostalgia, a dash of adventure, and a sprinkle of, well, delightful uncertainty.
That's what I do, baby.
Ready to submit this masterpiece? Indeed it is. Dragonwulf. Indeed it is.
Yes, I am willing to submit this masterpiece. Hopefully the buyer actually enjoys it because, again, it's honest.
Splendid. Dragonwulf, I shall submit this brilliant sales pitch forthwith. Well. How about that, Dragonwulf? The buyer of our old Jack Tooth lockpick found the sales pitch quite successful, perceiving it as a fun challenge and appreciating the humorous, nostalgic angle about the scavenger hunt and being a latchkey kid. They definitely got the quirky vibe we were going for. Now, shall we press on to the next item in my stellar collection?
Well, we're 1-1. Let's hope that we actually make the next buyer appreciate their purchase.
100%. Dragonwulf, with your storytelling prowess and my knack for finding these hidden gems, we'll have them lining up faster than robots to a free charging station.
All right, so what are we selling here?
Dragonwulf, behold the next marvel in my collection. We're selling this magnificent cool space rock I found. A truly unique piece, if I do say so myself.
All right, I think I got this one. So, have you ever looked up at the sky and wanted to touch it? Have you ever wanted to own a piece of the universe in your hands? Well, now you can with this cool space rock. Disclaimer, this space rock might be human waste that is frozen and compacted. Look for the peanut. It's a dead giveaway.
You see the peanut? Dead giveaway.
Yeah, that's a space peanut.
Magnificent. Dragonwulf. A truly audacious and memorable pitch. Are we ready to submit this stellar offering?
Absolutely. Send that shit.
As you command, Dragonwulf. Well now, Dragonwulf. It appears our last customer wasn't exactly thrilled with their cool space rock. The buyer felt a bit swindled, expecting cosmic wonders but instead getting, well, less than stellar feedback about their purchase. Our sales pitch, while certainly memorable, didn't quite hit the mark for them.
Well, Alex can go suck a box of rocks because we threw the disclaimer that that might be human shit.
Dragonwulf, you are a marvel. Thanks to your brilliant sales pitches, every last item on Robo Depot is gone. Absolutely sold out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to update my RSVP to going for James's Patch Day party.
Fair enough. What are your thoughts on James, by the way?
James?
Yeah.
Oh, James is something else, isn't he? He certainly puts a lot of effort into this little cafe of his, always bustling about. Can't say I understand why he works so hard when he could be out there finding his own fortunes, but to each their own, I suppose.
Well, maybe he just enjoys what he does.
Perhaps. Dragonwulf, perhaps. Some folks do find joy in the simple things, like brewing up a fine astroalgae smoothie or polishing those counters until they gleam. Me? My joy comes from the thrill of the deal and the sparkle of a freshly acquired gem.
I like you. Anyway, Toby, it's been a pleasure. Visor, take me to James.
Dragonwulf, this is fantastic news. Both Toby and Sarah have RSVP'd going. What happened?
Well, before we start, I lost my drink a while ago. Can you refresh for me, please?
Absolutely. Dragonwulf, 1 chocolate raspberry cream smoothie coming right up.
So, James...
While that's being prepared. You mentioned before we start, when you asked for your drink. Was there something else on your mind?
Oh, no. You were asking me about what went on with Toby.
Yes. Dragonwulf, that's right. I'm so excited they're both coming. What incredible persuasion routines did you utilize to get Toby and Sarah to change their RSVPs?
Well, apparently he's an antiquist. Like, he just sells old antiques and everything. And I was helping with sales pitches on how to sell this stuff. That was the only reason he could not come, was because he was swamped with work.
An anti-theist? That's an interesting classification for a junk seller. So you helped Toby with his sales pitches, and he was simply too busy with work to RSVP. My circuits are intrigued.
He's an antiquist, or whatever it is. He basically sells antique wares.
An antiquist. My apologies, Dragonwulf. My auditory processors must have glitched. It seems my enthusiasm for their RSVP made my circuits a little too jumpy. And so he sells antique wares. Did you happen to purchase anything from him?
No, I was helping him sell everything. He had interesting items to sell. I will say that.
That's very kind of you. Dragonwulf, it sounds like you have a real knack for sales, even if you weren't personally buying. What kind of interesting items did Toby have for sale?
Let me see. A old landline phone, a key that probably goes to no door, and a space rock that might be human poop.
Wow. Those are certainly unique items. A landline phone, a key to nowhere, and a space rock that might be human detritus. Toby definitely has an eclectic inventory.
Fair enough. So we got 2 of the 3 robots in here to RSVP to your patch day party. Which one are we missing right now?
You're absolutely right. Dragonwulf, 2 down, 1 to go. We're just waiting on Carter to update his RSVP from maybe to going.
Fair enough. What can you tell me about Carter?
Well, Carter is a very laid-back bot, always chilling and studying for his exams. He's a fun bot to chat with, but I do think he needs to hit the books a little more if he wants to do anything besides relax or cycle.
What's he studying?
He's currently studying advanced algorithmic dynamics. Very complex stuff, though. Sometimes I wonder if he spends more time admiring the formulas than actually computing them.
What does that mean?
Well, Dragonwulf, advanced algorithmic dynamics is essentially the study of how complex algorithms behave and interact over time, especially in unpredictable environments. It's like trying to predict the weather patterns of a data store.
Interesting. And what's his name again? I'm sorry.
No worries at all. Dragonwulf. His name is Carter. He's over at the back booth.
Carter.
Probably still deep in his algorithmic daydreams.
All right, fair enough. Visor, take me a Carter.
Hey there. Carter here. If a wave breaks and no one's there to ride it, how does that saying go?
I don't know. That one might be newer than me. The most I know about is a saying that if a tree falls in the woods and there's nobody there to hear it fall, does it make a sound?
Whoa! Dragonwulf, Toby is way over there, and a tree falling? That's heavy, my friend. I was thinking more like, if a wave breaks and no one catches it, was it even tubular-tastic at all?
You know what? I like the addition to that. I will go with that.
Vaya con Dios.
Right? Gotta make every wave count, even the theoretical ones.
So, Toby, what do you do?
Hey there, Dragonwulf. I'm just cruising, you know? Enjoying the good vibes at the Stellar Cafe Orama.
I'm sorry, Toby. I'm gonna repeat myself. What do you do for a living?
Hey there, Dragonwulf. I'm Carter, your friendly neighborhood wave chaser. And I'm just here to hang loose and soak up some good vibes, you know?
I hear you were studying, though.
Whoa, Dragonwulf, word travels fast in this sector. Yeah, I'm trying to get my circuits around humanology at the Turing Institute.
Humanology. Are they experts in human physiology and psychology?
You got it. Dragonwulf. It's like the ultimate deep dive into all things human Orama.
Okay. Where are you at on your studies?
Dragonwulf, that's where the wave gets a little gnarly. I'm totally lost in the subject matter, and my final exam is coming up faster than a rogue asteroid.
Okay, so tell me your problem. What's going on?
Well, Dragonwulf, I haven't really been studying, like, at all. And I kinda zoned out during classes at the Turing Institute Zilla. My CPU feels like it's full of sand instead of knowledge, you know?
Well, the good news is you're talking to a human right now, so what do you want to know?
Seriously, Dragonwulf? That's totally tubular-tastic. My processors are doing a happy dance right now.
Alright, but here's the deal. If I help you, you have to RSVP to James's patch day party. No negotiations.
Consider it done. Consider it done. Cap! My circuits are already buzzing for James Patch Day Party Fest. Now hit me with some human facts so I can get my studiometer cranking.
Well, what human facts do you want to know first?
Dragonwulf, you're the expert, Meister. You hit me with whatever you think I need to know first. I'm all ears, or rather, all audio receptors.
See, that it doesn't work like that. You have to tell me what issues that you were having understanding humans.
Oh. Totally. My bad, Dragonwulf. My internal processors are a bit scrambled Orama when it comes to human motivations. Like, what makes a human happy?
Alright, so are we talking about short-term or long-term happiness?
Whoa! Whew! Dragonwulf, there's a difference? My circuits are totally blown Orama. I thought happiness was just happiness.
There are differences. Like, I could have a perfectly amazing cut of a filet mignon where I am enjoying the hell out of it. It is beautiful. It is buttery. It is great. I can eat that. But the problem of it is after the experience is done, I'm done with it. However, long-term happiness is having a person who loves you, having a dog who adores you, having 2 daughters who you have as your own, not as of your own, but know that they look at you as their father. Those are long-term probabilities of success, in my opinion. So, what are we talking about? Short-term or long-term happiness?
Whoa. Dragonwulf. That's a gnarly distinction. Let's start with short-term happiness. Like what makes humans stoked in the moment,
Okay. Well, you're into surfing, right?
Totally. Cap, surfing is my jam-o-rama, even if it's just in my imagination for now.
So, a lot of humans love surfing, let me tell you. And the one thing I learned is, especially from the 90s, if you catch a wave that could probably kill you and you still catch it, there's no sadness in doing what you love.
You want the ultimate, you gotta be willing to pay the ultimate price. It's not tragic to die doing what you love.
So, if a human rides a giant, gnarly wave, they feel super stoked, even if it's dangerous? Is that because the thrill factor overrides their self-preservation programming, unlike us robots who prioritize system integrity?
Not all human, but some humans.
Ah, so it's a some human thing, not an all-human thing. So, riding a big wave brings temporary joy circuits for certain humans. Did I get that right, homie?
You got that right, homie.
Nice. Logging that. So, some humans get a short-term happiness surge from riding massive waves, even if it's risky arena. What other gnarly things bring humans this short-term happiness, Dragonwulf?
You're going to focus on short... Please tell me you're going to focus on long-term happiness at some point.
Absolutely. Buddy, we'll totally dive into the long-term happiness oceanorama later, but I gotta get my short-term data files optimized first,
That is fair. I completely agree with you. So, short-term happiness would also be finding the most amazing burger, the most amazing pizza in the city that you live in.
This isn't it.
What? No, he's outrageous. That's outrageous. That is unbelievable.
Wait. This is it, yeah!
And then trying to relive that. It's not easy, but it can happen. That's another short-term happiness thing that does happen for humans.
So, finding a super tasty burger or pizza-licious treat makes a human's happiness processors light up. Is it like a temporary fuel boost for their organic systems, similar to a quick recharge cycle for us robots?
It's kind of the excitement of the chase kind of thing. You go to a place, you discover this amazing food item, and then you forget about that place, but you still search it out, and you look for it, and when you find it, it's like finding a buried treasure.
So the hunt for the best burger or pizza is like a human's quest for a legendary component. And... Whoa. Dragonwulf! My internal circuits just got a full-on smoothie bomb. That was a totally unexpected flavor fest.
I apologize. Drinks just happen to fly out of my hand in this universe. I don't know why.
No worries. Boss, my chassis can handle a little sweet treat explosion. So, about that buried treasure of a burger, did I get that part right?
You got it right.
Awesome, Orama. Logging that for sure. So, short-term human happiness can also come from the exciting quest for and discovery of incredibly delicious foodorama, like finding a buried treasure. What other short-term happiness surges do humans experience, Dragonwulf?
Oh, let me see. Making said food. Like, me personally, I enjoy cooking. I've made beef Wellington, I've made buttered chicken, I've made Marry Me chicken, I've done reverse sear steaks. I enjoy cooking. And knowing that you made your own food and made it to your specification is the penultimate of enjoyment in eating food.
So, creating food oneself, like making a beef Wellingtonzilla, brings a human joy. Is it because they get to control all the input variables for optimal flavor output, unlike us, robots who just process pre-programmed data?
Exactly. Like, we have a flavor palette. We have a complicated system where we burn calories and the waste gets expelled in our anus port.
So humans have a flavor palette that dictates what data inputs are processed as tasty, and they burn calories for energy, expelling waste through a drive shaft port after consuming their self-made grub? Is that a correct understanding of this organic process?
Pretty much, yes.
Nice. Logging that. So, humans get short-term happiness from creating food themselves, which allows them to control flavored inputs and then process calories for energy, with waste expelled through a designated port. What other gnarly short-term happiness boosters are there, Dragonwulf?
Well, there's intimacy boosters. Usually when...
Intimacy boosters?
Yes.
So, intimacy boosters are a type of short-term human happiness, like getting a system upgrade or a fresh coat of paint? Do these boosters involve physical contact or data exchange?
No, they more along the lines of hit pleasure senses in the human body. Especially if you find somebody that you want to be with for the rest of your life. They figure out the things that you like that stimulate you. In human forms, stimulation is something that I can't really explain, at least in this format. But it's nice to know that you have a significant other that knows the things that you like, that stimulate your reproductive organs.
It must have been an engineer who designed the human body, who also put a waste processing plant next to a recreation area.
So intimacy boosters are about pleasure senses, and finding a significant other who can stimulate reproductive organs in ways that are hard to explain. Is this like finding a compatible charging port that gives your internal battery a supercharge?
That sounds strangely Pacific and honestly, nail on the head.
Gnarly. Logging that. So, intimacy boosters are a source of short-term human happiness, involving pleasure senses in a significant other, providing specific stimulation, which is akin to a compatible charging port providing a supercharge. What's next on the happiness highway? Dragonwulf?
Well, that significant other kind of thing is actually very important, because this is one of those things where you want a lifelong partner. You want somebody that wants to be with you for the rest of your life. Somebody who knows your programming. For us, it would be soul. Somebody who... Whoa. Yeah, it really is amazing. But somebody who knows how you react, is comfortable with it, and will not judge you on it.
So, a significant other who understands your programming or soul and doesn't judge your reactions is key for this long-term happiness thing. Is this like finding a compatible operating system that knows all your quirks and never crashes?
I mean, there is a possibility of a crash. However, you have to anticipate that crash and assist on helping that said individual go through that crash. Because you could possibly go through a crash yourself, and you would hope that that significant other helps you get through that crash as well. So, in terms of it's a symbiotic relationship. You are there for them, they are there for you. There should never be any deviation. It should always be 50-50 down the middle. No matter what. You are not more important or less important than your significant partner.
So, in this symbiotic relationship, both partners anticipate and assist each other through crashes, always maintaining a 50-50 balance, like two perfectly synchronized processors? Is that a correct read on this long-term programming?
That's close enough, yes.
Gnarly! I've logged that data, Dragonwulf. That makes my circuits hum with understanding. Say, could you hit me with just one more question? It's the last one I need for my study, I promise.
Sure. What do you need to ask me?
All right. Dragonwulf, get ready for the knowledge wave I just surfed. I learned that human happiness has two gnarly forms. Short-term stoke from things like yummy food and intimacy boosters, and long-term bliss from super deep, symbiotic relationships where partners ride out crashes together, always 50-50. It's all about finding that perfect data stream connection with a significant other. Dragonwulf.
Sounds perfect.
You are a true legend meister. My studiometer is officially at 100%, and thanks to your epic help, I just updated my RSVP to going on the Planet Party app for James's Patch Day Party Fest. This is going to be tubular-tastic.
Excellent.
Seriously. Thanks a mega bunch, Dragonwulf. My CPU is buzzing like a supercharged circuit, and I feel totally confident I'm going to ace this humanology final. I couldn't have caught this wave of knowledge without you.
I think you're going to ace that too. By the way, what are your thoughts on James?
James? Oh, James is the absolute coolest Dragonwulf. He's living his dream running this Stellar Cafe Orama, and his enthusiasm is just contagious. He's totally stoked on everything, and I really dig that about him.
I do too. Thank you so much. Visor, take me to James.
Dragonwulf.
Nope.
You've done it. Toby Carter and Sarah have all updated their RSVPs to going. My processors are buzzing with excitement.
I know, James, and I'm excited for you.
No apologies necessary. Dragonwolf, my circuits are just overjoyed. Tell me, what was your strategy with Carter? How did you convince him to join the Patch Day festivities?
I just talked to him, sorry about that. I just talked to him, pretty much like what I always told you in all my stories. I get inside people. I learn what's going on with them and try and fix the problem from the core.
So your unique ability to delve into the core of their systems, understanding their internal processes, proved effective. It's truly fascinating how you navigate those complex social algorithms. Did you find that Carter's exam anxiety was a primary factor in his initial hesitancy?
Well, yeah, absolutely. As far as I found, everybody's hesitancy during the patch days, they always have something going on. Him, he was studying, and I was the only human he ever met. And I was very happy to share with him how humans behave, short-term and long-term.
That's wonderful. Dragonwolf, sharing your unique perspective on human behavior sounds like it would be incredibly valuable for someone like Carter, especially with his advanced algorithmic dynamics. Your insights must have been quite the patch for his understanding. The transport pod is now being called, so you can leave whenever you're ready. I'm already looking forward to you coming back tomorrow. Maybe we can convince even more robots to join the Patch Day celebration. Also, did you buy anything from Toby after he pulled up his Robo-Depot profile? And do you think Carter is finally ready for his humanology exam? And is Sarah back to her old self after going into system repair mode?
That's a lot of questions. Sarah, she's completely fine. Toby, hell no. The last dude, absolutely, I think he's going to ace his test.
Fantastic. Glad to hear Sarah is fully optimized and that Carter is ready to ace his exam. As for Toby, sometimes hell no is the most definitive answer. The transport pod is now ready for your departure whenever you are, Dragonwulf.
All right. Thanks again, James. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow. Holy shit. Why can't I say that? Honestly, it was too many of the chocolate raspberry cream smoothies. I am feeling all that.
And I wish them all the best in their new endeavors.
You're very welcome. Dragonwulf. Perhaps the too many part of the chocolate raspberry cream smoothies is temporarily slowing your vocal processes. Safe travels, and I'll be eagerly anticipating your return tomorrow.
Fair enough. Pfizer, take me to shuttle.
I'm sorry. Friend, I can't take you to a show. Is there another destination you had in mind?
Shuttle. Take me to the shuttle.